Well, good morning, everyone. We are here and I'm recording on two different platforms. I hope and pray that you will be able to view this video. If not, I will upload it as soon as I finish recording because this is some good information that I want to share with all of you. So, on today, we're going to be talking about, well, let me just go back just a little bit in case um, someone is new inside of our platform. This is the Writer's Haven. This is for professionals, teachers, and ministry leaders who know that God has placed a story on the inside of you, but you just haven't written that book yet. Well, this is why we're here to encourage you, to support you, and to push you forward so you can write that book and get it done. I am Lady Brenda Thomas, and I am here to support you on your book writing journey. Today, we're going to be talking about three little simple things, and they are I'm going to give you some tips and tools on how to make or write your outline in an easy and quick way. Writing an outline is so essential in the book writing journey to make sure that you are reaching your readers. You just don't want to tell them how it happened, when it happened, what happened. We want to just give them a glimpse of your story. And then we want to give them some more information to walk them through the process so they too can be transformed. Unfortunately, let me click that. Okay. It did not go through with our other recording system, but that's okay. I am still recording this and I will upload this recording inside of our private Facebook group. Listen, I just want to give you a simplified method on how to write your outline. This is just for you today because some of you may feel overwhelmed, you may feel overloaded, you may feel a little bit confused, but we're going to cancel all of that because we know that the God that we serve is not the author of confusion. And the reason why I'm giving you this information is because writing is not hard. Writing is not hard. And I'm going to be honest with you, it may be a little time consuming, but when you create a schedule and be consistent and accountable to stick to your schedule and write for maybe 15, 30 minutes every day, write for 15 or 30 minutes every day. And I promise you, you will have your chapter or chapters completed. And it's because you don't have structure. If you don't have structure, then you don't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. So we don't want you to fail. We don't want you to not have structure. This is why we are here inside of this Brunch and Learn training. I want to just let you know, and I always want to give you some relatable information. I don't want to just do the teaching or the training, but I want to apply some of the things or lessons that I learned along the way that kind of tripped me up, that made me stumble a little bit. But I want you to learn how to avoid some of those pitfalls. So when I started writing, I didn't have a system, I didn't have structure. I felt overwhelmed. I didn't know how to start, what to add. So I was just writing everything that I can think of my journey that God allowed me to go through. I was writing it all, just telling everything. Okay, spilling all the tea. Just actually, I was telling too much. I was telling too much. And when I got a book coach, she reviewed my manuscript and she gave me some very good edits. And I want to share this with you. You don't have to write everything all in one book. You can't tell it all in one book. And stop writing everywhere. If you're writing on your computer, create a manual, create a folder where you can add all of your content for your manuscript in one place. Or if you're using your phone or your tablet, use that. Don't have it all over the place. It's all about having a system because I believe when we learn how to be organized, we can be more effective. I'll say that again. When we learn how to be organized, we can be more effective. Trust me, Been there and done that one. Okay. I'm telling you what I have experienced. But then when I started to learn about having a structure and a system, everything became clear. Structure removes the feeling of being overwhelmed. I'll say that again. Structure removes the feelings of being overwhelmed. That's a natural feeling. So when we don't have a system, when we don't have structure, guess what? We open that door for feeling overwhelmed. But we're going to close that door today. Here are the three things that you need to add inside of your book. Number one, you need a beginning, a middle, and an end. I'll say it again. You need a beginning, a middle, and the end. The beginning is your story. Again, I'll say this again. You do not have to tell everything inside of your story for the beginning. All you want to do is just write a glimpse of the story, of your story, or of a lesson. And the middle part, number two, is the actual lesson. You want to write the actual lesson. What did you learn? What was the one thing that you learned while you were going through that situation, that learning lesson, that bought lesson, taught lesson? What was it? And then, thirdly, you want to tell your reader, give them the end. The end piece is so important. I say this all the time. Anybody can write a book, but the end part, you ought to give your, I'll say it this way, you must give your reader the transformation. What did you, how did you overcome that? And how did you overcome that? You want to tell them what your transformation really looked like. You want to make sure that it has the beginning, the middle, and the end. Now, here's an action step I want to give to you on today. I want you to be honest with yourself, and I know you can do it. I know you can. Write 3 chapter titles, just 3, okay? Not 1, not 2, just 3. 3 chapter titles for your book today. Just write it on a piece of paper. And when you write it on a piece of paper, I really want you to take action. When you write it, send it to me. You can DM me, you can inbox me, but do not put it in the comment section in this recording, okay? Send me 3 chapter titles, 3 chapter titles today. Now, I want to encourage you. I know you can do it. We're going to cancel the thought process of being overwhelmed. We're going to cancel the thought process of not being sure what those 3 titles should be. Don't worry about it. Just write 3 chapter titles down, and I will help you make sure that you are reaching your target audience. And we want to make sure that it coincides with your book title. And if you have a subtitle, we want to make sure that we have some meat inside of those chapters pertaining to those 2 things. So if you are wanting and waiting and have been praying for help to build your book outline, I tell you, the process that I use inside of our book writing program, super easy. I can give you 1 sentence that will help you create the entire outline for your book. Just 1 sentence. It will help you. And then I'll show you exactly how to do it step by step. You will never be alone on your book writing journey. This is why I want to give you easy and simple tools that you can actually apply. I don't want to just be preaching to the choir. I don't want to just say, oh, yes, you need to do this, do that, and do that. No, I'm here to walk you through the process so your book writing journey can be made simple. This is why we're here. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment, and I promise you I will reply to each and every question. If you have any questions regarding creating an outline, I can support you with that. If you have any questions on creating your book title or if you need help creating your subtitle, guess what? I'm here for you. I am Lady Brenda, and I am the founder of Warriors Who Write. And this is why we have this platform so you can share your story. I always say this, and I mean it with all of my heart. Your story is not just for you. Yes, you went through it. Yes, you learned a lesson from it, but it's not for you. It's to tell, it's to share. Our pastor would always say, your story or your testimony, which is your story, it needs to be documented. If you don't tell your testimony, how in the world will the world know that the God that we love and serve is able to pull us through, to bring us through, to deliver us, to protect us, to inspire us to go higher and to go deeper in Him? Listen, your story is not for the bookshelf. It is to transform someone's life. And in order to transform someone's life, then that means you got to share your story. Listen, I'm here for you. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I promise I will respond. Again, I want to say thank you. This is the Writer's Haven inside of our Facebook group. And I want to hear from you on this week. Also, be sure to check out the comment because I did pin a comment because this week we have a special. And it's just this week only. Okay, it's going to start. It started on yesterday, May the 11th, and it's going to end on May the 16th. Good news is you're going to receive 50% off. This is a special that we're only going to have for a week. So if you're serious, if you're ready to write your book and get it done, please go to www.warriorswhowrite.com. I'll say it again, www.warriorswhowrite.com. And then I need you to go to the last page, fill out your name, email, and phone number for more information, and we will contact you to get you rocking and rolling so you can write that book and get it done. I love you. Please join us next Tuesday live inside of the Writer's Haven at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for our brunch and learn. May the blessings of the Lord cause you to be rich that adds no sorrow. May you share your testimony so it can be documented, so it can be someone's blueprint on success and how to be transformed. I love you guys. Talk to you soon.